VIP access. Every Tuesday, great stars come join us on Music Access. For today's VIP, we have YISAEBOM. She is back.
Yay, I'm back.
Could you please say hello to our listeners all over the world?
Hello, everyone. This is YISAEBOM, and I'm happy to be back.
Yes.
Thank you for having me. How have you been, Lex?
I've been great. How have you been? You've been so busy.
Yes, I was. Yes, I have.
So actually, it's been a long time since you visited us again with your new music and all the different stuff that you've been on.
Yes.
Yeah. How have you been? How's life?
Busy. Life is busy and exciting.
Yeah, it must have been very exciting for you. When I actually first heard that you were appearing today, I was like, oh, the LA girl.
LA girl.
It actually felt like, I mean, this is our second time.
Yes.
And my second time meeting you, but it was like, I'm meeting a friend again after a long time. Yeah, very, very cool.
Very
and I actually, so not too long ago, let's talk about this first. Voice Korea 3.
Yay!
Yeah. So you
Yay.
showed such a variety of different charms, and you drew a lot of attention with your very unique and exciting stage manners as well, and which I totally agree with your voice being very unique. So is there, like, out of all the performances you've done, is there one that really stuck out or that you remember the most out of the ones that you did?
Wow. Every stage, every performance was memorable to me. But I think one thing that stands out a little more than the other would be obviously tempo, because that was my semi-final stage.
Right.
And also, it was really hard to walk on the heels that they provided me with because it wasn't my size. And so that was another thing to think about other than the stage itself. So I had a hard time walking, and I wasn't able to move as freely as I wanted to. So that was one thing that stands out from all of the stage performances.
You know how normally when people ask, like, what is a stage that you remember the most? Like, oh yeah, this one because I don't know, like I made a mistake, or this one because I did so well. But no, it's her shoes. Yeah.
It's the shoes.
It's the shoes.
It was a big deal.
What was it? It was too big or too small?
It was too big, and plus, in order for me to like kind of like stand on it, they added like insoles on it, which basically made me like stand on my
like
toes.
9 degrees, right?
So like if you look at me walking down the stairs, I literally kind of like crawl like a spider. So yeah.
Wow.
Big deal.
But actually, so you've done a lot of different performances, like the one that you mentioned, Tempo by EXO. You also did 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
As well by EIE and Energetic by 101 and Shani's 경고. I think all these songs not only fit your voice, but also you make songs from other artists like your own, if you know what I mean, right?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, I'm not lying though.
Really?
Actually, yeah.
Thank you.
So congratulations on the appearance on that, and also we cannot leave out the talk about your new song, which is titled 오늘 밤 or Tonight.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's the song like?
Okay, so my new album is called 오늘 밤 내게로 와, which directly translates into Come to Me Tonight.
Right.
And the title song 오늘 밤 is like based on the 80s Korean pop dance music. And and as you may know, you know how these days the retro themed and like retro reference songs are coming back?
Right.
But ours, I mean, Tonight is a little more than just referencing, because we literally used the specific BPMs of the music of that time. We added guitar solos. I mean, who adds guitar solos these days? And
You do.
And the lyrics too, we used words that were frequently used from the music of the 80s. So,
like what?
like, you know, 도시, 보랏빛, you know, these words that were frequently used of like Korean gayo dance.
Right. Wow, that's really interesting. And I actually heard her doing a bit of the rehearsal, and listening to that outside the studio was like, wow, like I thought I was in the 80s.
Yeah.
Really, really cool. And actually, so like what she says, this album perfectly recreates this retro vibe, and I think you were, perfect at everything from the latest trendy style to the songs from, or of the 80s, shall I say. But did you have any difficulties getting into like the 80 vibes or preparing for this album that was kind of like from the 80s, retro-ish?
I honestly didn't have much difficulties because no,
Look at her.
not
Okay.
like that, not like
you
that.
changed.
No, not like that. I think it's because I actually received comments and I heard a lot of feedbacks previously from audiences saying that my voice reminds them and resembles a lot of the singers back in time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like for example, Cyndi Lauper, I heard her a lot. Nami 선생님,
Right.
and etc. A lot of people from back in time. So it wasn't really difficult to prepare for it. I mean, and besides, although I'm not really familiar with the 80s, because I wasn't born in the 80s,
Right.
and I don't know the music much from the 80s, I was kind of like, I fell in love with the track when my producers first let me hear it. So I was like, it was more excitement than worrying and, difficulty. No, I was just excited.
Now that you mentioned Cyndi Lauper, you actually like wow, like it hit me, like it's just like wow, yeah, you actually do have that as well.
Yeah.
And I feel like not only myself but also your fans and all the listeners from all over the world really love your your diversity and like your new challenge in different genres. And you have done a lot as well, especially with this one too. But do you have any other genre of music or like another type of mood that you wanna try out next time?
Well, like I said last time, I did mention that I wanted to try different styles and varieties of genre. And I think 오늘 밤 내게로 와 is like a perfect way to start that. And I think from here on now, I'm going to start adding bits and pieces of today's music in it, mix it a bit and, make it neutral and see how it gets from there.
Wow.
And see what kind of music that leads to. So that's my plan.
Yeah. Wait, did you say dance music last time? Or what did you say last time? Did you tell us a specific genre?
I don't think so.
I don't recall right now.
I don't think so. I don't
Yeah.
recall either.
Yeah.
I think I just said a different style.
Right.
Variety.
And
so.
Shaodi, came out with this one too. And I
Yes.
think you really would fit a lot of different genres, especially like R&B too. Your voice, because it really like stands out.
Oh, thank
And
you.
I'm not kidding about that. Yeah. So maybe with this album and her next ones as well, let's all look forward to that. And something that we do have to talk about. So, these days, because of the current situation, people and artists haven't been able to really fully do performances or do concerts as well. Or if they do, it would have to be very limited, right? But I hear that New Day concert, your concert, scheduled
Yes.
for the end of August, is already sold out.
Oh, yay!
Ooh.
Well, I can't say it's completely sold out
Oh,
yet.
no, it is sold.
Is it?
I heard from your manager, it's sold
Okay.
out.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, we still have some seats available.
Right,
so.
right.
I mean, I was actually really surprised and happy and thankful that, it got sold out. It got sold out so quickly. And I was kind of like in shock because, I mean, it's really hard to even decide to open a concert during
Right.
this time. And we had long discussions of how we're going to safely get it to work. And after we figured it out, we opened the tickets and it got sold out so soon. So
That's
yay.
amazing. So, I mean, brag about your concert. So, where is it at? What time? What
it's
date?
It's on Saturday, August 22nd, one at 3 p.m. and one at 6 p.m.
Wow.
And we actually divided that into two different time sets because the venue can hold about plus or minus 30 of 100 people. And we kind of divided that so we can be safe and everyone can take a seat in between.
Right.
Safety issues.
Right. Social distancing, literally, at audience, in the audience seat as well.
And like, it's kind of unfortunate, but like, no one is
Right, everyone has to wear a
Yeah.
mask. Right,
can't take it
Yeah,
off.
how unfortunate was that she can't even speak today.
I can't see who it is, but I mean,
know,
the
that's-
fact that they're there.
That's amazing. Way to go for that. That's
Yay.
really cool. Once again, guys, New Day concert. Any spoilers, anything, exciting that you're preparing other than your amazing tracks, of course, but something that you want to do for your fans?
I don't know if I could share this.
You
but,
don't have to.
Oh,
I mean, you don't have to.
you're so lenient.
Yeah,
and like,
you don't have
I mean,
to.
you ask and you're like, you don't have to. So, I mean, just one spoiler. I would be singing song from Voice Korea. So
Oh, snap.
I can't tell you which one, but I will be singing a song from
All right, nice. I'm going to talk to your manager after this and kind of get a backstage VIP pass for your concert because I do want to check that out.
Yeah, we still have seats available for the 3 o'clock show. So, I mean, if anyone wants to come, they're more than welcome to.
Okay, nice. I'm more than willing to go there.
Yay,
And
come
it's-
visit.
Seems like you've got a lot of like more audience and more public awareness and more fans through from the program as well,
Yeah,
right?
I
How do you feel?
I mean, I'm just grateful. I mean, the exposure that I got from that show, I think it was amazing. And I didn't know that so many people would support me the way that they did, and I was just really happy throughout the whole show.
That's
a lot
amazing.
of stress, but it was worth it.
I'm recording these audition programs and just singing programs in general, or just TV programs in general.
Oh,
Like
yes.
recording, it's like it takes a long time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Even live, even now. Still kind of nervous.
All right. Well, actually, so like I said, she's been busy a lot ever after she appeared previously on our show as well. You've been doing both TV shows and albums as well. So what is something that you earned from these activities?
Well, like I said, definitely gain more fans and exposure.
Right.
And I don't know if this is relevant to the question, but like I kind of realized something about myself through this. Like hearing that I look really comfortable singing and playing on stage. Like I kind of like, I mean, I was extremely nervous, but I guess like I realized that I guess I'm kind of good at hiding it because no one seemed to notice, and like I
Right.
think it's because of all the buskings and the shows that I've done before. Like back then I didn't know, but like now I look back at it, I think through all that I kind of learned how to sing under extreme measure of pressures
Right.
and like kind of at a point where I can enjoy just a little bit.
Right,
And
right.
like it's just so cool how people notice that and they know that I'm kind of like enjoying it through like winning through
Right.
that nervousness
Right,
feeling, and
right.
like it was just cool. I learned that about myself
Right.
through Voice Korea.
That's amazing. And you learned how to like be confident and brag about yourself too, right?
I tried to pretend
I'm
to,
just
but
kidding,
I was
yeah.
like a little kid inside.
No, but like what you said, with not only performing in front of the audience and you know just in the general public, but also performing in front of the coaches and the 선배님s, seniors on the program as well.
Yes.
Yeah, how was that?
Really nerve-wracking. And like I was at a point where I kind of lost myself. I'm like, it was kind of like, okay, this is unreal.
Oh,
Might
yeah.
as well just like not think about that. So like, because they're actually really closer than what it shows on the TV.
Right, right.
They're actually pretty close.
Really?
So it's just like you can hear your heart beating inside of your ear.
Wow. Way to go to that. Way to go. That's
Yeah.
amazing. All right. I don't know if you remember this, but we are going to be doing our 60-second speed profile, our TMI time, where we get to know more about you. Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
Yes.
It's just I'm just worried I'm gonna cough in between the
Oh, it's
TMI.
okay. It's okay. Be free. So what she'll be doing is reading the questions as well and also answering them one by one within a time frame of 60 seconds. So we do have the timer ready. Are you ready?
Yes, I mean last time I hit a record, right? I
Yeah.
was one of the fastest ones that I
Yeah.
did. That's
So
why I
let's
want to
see.
win it this time too.
I don't think anyone won. So if one solo artist, no one has ever gotten before or within 50 seconds, I think, from my remembrance. So maybe let's see if
Yay.
you can do it. All right, so I think she is ready, and so is our timer. 60-second go.
Okay, tell us today's TMI. I brought you the coffee cup from last time. And when is your happiest time? In the morning, afternoon, or evening? Right when the sun is setting, in between afternoon and evening. How do you spend your day off? Netflix or sleep all day? What makes you most excited these days? Getting ready for my concert? And what if you describe yourself as an animal? Cat. What drama do you watch these days? No drama. Do you have any selfie tip, camera app? What is the best movie in your life? Spirited Away. Which led you to the path of music? Shape of My Heart by Sting. When was the happiest moment since your debut? The day of my debut. What are 3 things to take if you fall on a deserted island? Pillow, blanket, laptop. What would you want to eat for dinner today? Pizza. And before the end of this year, what is one wish you really want to achieve? 20K subscribers. Lastly, how do you feel now? Happy.
Oh, you did it!
How many seconds can you see?
45 seconds.
Oh, yay!
I just saw it. Why am I more excited than you?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I missed your last two because I was so excited about your 45 seconds. But anyway,
that's fine.
We'll talk about that a bit later. All right. So the TMI for today. So if you guys weren't with us last time, she brought this coffee cup from this coffee shop, but the cup looks like a legit tumbler that they sell. But
Yes.
apparently, it's just like an everyday use cup that they give out with the coffee, right?
Yes.
Wow. Thank you. I actually didn't get a chance to go there.
Because I promised you that I was going to get you one. I hope there's one left for you.
Yeah. Your manager name is like, why is she avoiding my...
Oh, no.
Yeah, she's like...
That's sad.
It's okay. We're going to have to invite you again. And then you can bring your coffee.
I'll bring you one again.
All right, thank you for that. That's very sweet.
Oh, no, you're welcome. I promised you, so I brought it.
Yes. All right. The happiest time that she says, morning, afternoon, or evening. She says in between afternoon and evening, I guess the sunset time, right?
Yes, my favorite time of day since I can remember. Like, I love that time of day. And it changes. I mean, the time changes all the time. But, like, right when it's about to set, it's the vibe or the atmosphere. I don't know what it is about it, but I just love it. The color and everything. So, yeah.
Especially, like, the redness.
I think it also has to do with that because I think one of my favorite things in the world is clouds, right? I love clouds. Like one of my wish as a kid was to scoop up a piece of cloud and like jar and like just keep it for myself. Like that's how much I love clouds.
Right.
And I think the colors start, sinking into the clouds, and I think maybe that's why.
That's really cool. And that's so ironic too, and so kind of giving me goosebumps because in our first hour, I give out like a word every day, and today was cloud.
Oh, really? Wow, that's cool.
Really cool. She says she spends her day off sleeping or watching the NF.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. I'm sorry.
You did anyway, so it's okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sleep popped up my head because these days I wasn't able to sleep so well. Because, I don't know, the sound of like the rain hitting the window, the wind blowing against the window, it gets me up at night. So when I wake up, I can't fall right back to sleep. So I haven't been able to sleep much.
Oh, no.
So if I get a day off, I want to sleep all day.
Right.
Literally, like.
What is the longest hour of sleep? Oh, we got some water for you. What is the longest hours of sleep you can sleep? Maybe you can take a sip of water first. Yeah, so as she is taking her sip of water, sleeping all day, and especially with the rain too, that actually makes me think you are a light sleeper because, I mean, these days, thunderstorm and rain, it is pretty tough and hard, but like the sound isn't like, it's not as loud as something that you would wake up to, right?
I wake up to it.
Really? Wow.
So, I am a light sleeper. And like, those sounds, like, I would kind of like, and then like the moment I do that, I can't fall right back to sleep. So it's,
Hope you do get a good night's sleep today though.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you will though, because this studio gives like good sleeping vibes.
Does it?
Yeah.
Are you sure? The lights are kind of too white.
I don't know. What is the most exciting thing for you these days? Preparing for your concert. That must be very exciting.
Because it's been over half a year since I've met my fans in person, and the concert itself with an audience, it's been a long time. So I'm really looking forward to it.
That must be amazing. But please do be careful of like your overall health and your condition as well.
Thank you.
Because preparing for these type of concerts, like I'm guessing you practice like all day, every day. Right? Yeah. So fighting to you for that.
Thank you.
She describes herself as a cat. Why cat?
Do you have a cat?
I have a dog.
Oh, you have a dog. You're a dog person.
Oh, because I should answer dog. So you have a cat.
So I have a cat back at home, and I know what they're like. So I think I'm really like them. I'm really introverted. I'm quiet. I like my space, but like every once in a while, I want attention. So
right.
So every now and then, I want that quick love and attention. But most of the time, I'm kind of alone.
Oh wow.
By myself.
That's so
like
cool though, because you just said you're kind of introverted, but you don't seem like that at all.
I am. If you see me outside of these work related stuff, then I probably would just say hi and not be able to say anything more than that.
We'll see about that. We'll see. She says she hasn't been watching any dramas, of course, because I'm guessing you're really busy these days, right?
Well, apart from that too, I can never usually start a drama unless it's all out because I like to watch all of them all at once. I can't wait another week for another episode. Right. So the last drama that I actually took time to watch was Hospital Playlist.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what that is? But after that, I haven't been able to start anything new. So no drama. Do you watch?
I actually haven't been following a lot of dramas these days, but I also am kind of similar to you. Like I love binge watching, like just collecting all the episodes.
Yeah, I can't
just
wait.
watch it. Yeah, I love doing that too. She says, I think I heard this right, camera app for taking a good selfie.
Well, because I don't take selfies that much. I really don't like taking pictures of myself. So I'm really bad at it too. So then if I have to take a picture, then I would get help from the camera applications to make me a little prettier and a little more camera friendly, I should say.
But these days though, like the applications, of course, like they are so good, right? But so you just said you don't really take selfies then. What do you take pictures of? Or what do you mostly upload on your social media?
That's the thing. I don't really upload anything on my
bad question. Sorry, that is so
media.
bad of me to ask you.
I take pictures of other people and the surroundings, but like not myself. I don't know. I don't have much pictures of myself.
I have no idea what to say to that.
But I don't know why you said it so sadly.
Because you said it so sadly. Like, I don't really take pictures of myself.
I don't. So yeah.
Spirited Away is her life movie, I guess.
I can't say that's the best movie of my life, but I just have a big solid memory of watching this at the theaters when it came out. So that was when I was pretty young too. And ever since then, like every now and then I would crave that movie. I just don't know why. So I think I watched it, over like 100 times.
Right.
But like, I guess like when it's a movie, that's all it just popped up in my head.
Right.
Spirited Away.
Yeah. I mean, it is a legendary movie though.
Is.
Yeah, it's such a good film. Let's talk about this too. Shape of My Heart by Stings, right?
Yeah.
Was the song that led you to the path of music.
Well, I can't be 100% correct, but I mean, I tried my best. So, I mean, like I said, my dad's a jazz guitarist, and ever since I was little, we listened to so many jazz songs, like the songs that don't even have lyrics to them, just music. But I still remember singing along to those, but obviously I don't know the title of those songs. But like, after I grew a bit, I heard it on the radio, like a really familiar guitar line. And I was like, what song is that? I heard that so much when I was a little kid.
Right.
And they told me it was Shape of My Heart. So I'm assuming that that's one of the songs that I've been listening to when I was little. So.
And that is also the song that your dad played, I guess, at home with the guitar?
So, yeah. I mean, I started singing ever since before I knew how to speak.
Oh,
so...
wow.
Yeah,
That's
I know that's not 100% correct, but Shape of My Heart.
That's incredible.
Close enough.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah, you don't need to be perfect. I actually missed this. When was the happiest moment since your debut?
It was the day of my debut.
The day of your debut. Do you have any stories or episodes?
I mean, I don't know how common it is for someone to have a debut concert on the day of their debut, but I did. And I can tell you so many reasons and so many, so many things about that day, but like it's gonna take me all day. So I'm just gonna tell you one.
Okay.
Even though my album was only released like a couple hours before the concert itself, the people that were there were singing the lyrics word by word with me. And that kind of like, I was really touched. And that's like the most unforgettable moment. And it's still in my memory. I can still picture that moment. And I can still hear them singing and yelling my song with me.
That's so
yeah,
cool.
Happiest day of my life.
Yeah.
Actually.
I mean, with a lot of people though, like they do have their debut date as like the most memorable day, but for you it must have been even more special because that happened.
First concert too.
That's amazing. Wow. We are running out of time, so let's just do a couple of more. So with these remaining ones, is there something that you especially want to talk about, or should I just select a couple?
You can select it.
Maybe before the end of this year, what is one wish you really want to achieve?
I want 20K subscribers.
Right.
On my YTube channel. Yeah. I mean, I have roughly about 15,000 right now, and I think seeing it hit 20 by the end of this year would help me feel like I made a huge accomplishment.
I think that's possible, no? Yeah. There's still, I mean, I think that's possible. Yeah, there's
I hope
about
so.
4 months left. 4 months left of this year.
Wow.
That sounds crazy, but yeah, I think that is possible. Yeah, so that's fighting to your 20K. And
you.
lastly, how do you feel?
I feel happy to be here.
Let's move on. Yeah, I shouldn't have asked you that. Yeah. I believe you have another live for us.
Yes, I do. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to like cough and do
right.
everything beforehand.
I'll give you plenty of time.
Okay.
So this one is titled "내게로와 Come to Me." Before you do prepare, could you talk about this song for us too?
Yes, this is also based on the 80s retro, but it has more pop color and it's a fun song to listen to and to sing along to. And that's the part where I mentioned it earlier. I don't have to tell you where because you're gonna know it by instinct when the music starts.
All right.
So I'm counting on you.
All right. I actually literally, I don't want to bother your life, so I'll just be like lip syncing. I won't
really?
actually sing it.
Oh, I want you to sing it.
Oh, really?
But, I mean,
Okay, we'll see.
All right.
We'll see. 혼날 수도 있어. But we'll see.
All right.
Please do get ready for that. And for our listeners as well, please do make sure to send in your questions and your messages as well. Once again, www.arirangradio.com. Please do make sure you click on Music Access and then into the Send Message part. Or you can also download our free Arirang radio application and leave it in the comment bubble as well. All right, let's go check out this next live of YISAEBOM in the studio. 내게로와 Come to Me.
너만을 기다렸어, babe. 듣고 봐왔더니 날 아무도 모르게, baby. 내게 와 안겨준 너. 하나 둘씩 열어. 네만 보여줘. 나에게 먼저 와. 달콤하게 퍼져 내게로 와 지금의 너와 나 영원한 이 밤 내게로 와 지금 이 순간 꿈꾸는 이 밤 하나 둘씩 열어 네만 보여줘 나에게 먼저 와 달콤하게 퍼져 내게로 와 지금의 너와 나 영원한 이 밤 내게로 와 지금 이 순간 꿈꾸는 이 밤 끝이 없는 그 이야기 눈부셨던 그 설레임 잊지 못할 여름의 밤 시작해 내게로 와 지금의 너와 나 영원한 이 밤 내게로 와 지금 이 순간 꿈꾸는 이 밤 내게로 와 내게로 와
Nice. 내게로와 Come to Me by YISAEBOM live in the studio. It was the na na na, right?
It was a na na na.
Okay. Let's let our listeners know, or your fans out there who may be coming out to the concert, what is the part that they should sing along to?
Na na na.
Oh.
Na na
Okay.
na na na. Yep.
Okay.
We added 3 parts in it, so they
Right.
can sing along with me.
Nice. All right. So yeah, listeners, for those of you who are attending her concert, do keep that in mind. I see a comment. She has a strong throat. You really do, though.
Do I?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like-
I mean, with what?
No, you start singing and like, was that the girl that coughed like a couple of seconds ago? Like, yeah.
Aw, thank you.
Nice. Thank you for doing your 2 lives today.
Oh man, I mean, I kind of regret
It's okay.
the early one. I
That's-
should have.
That's life, you know.
That's life.
Yeah.
Have to get over it.
Let's read our messages then.
Yep.
Lenny in Indonesia writing in today. Welcome back, YISAEBOM to MA. The way you sing, you look very comfortable. Yeah. Have you ever thought of doing a musical?
Musical.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. A musical, I never thought. Because, musical isn't only just singing. You have to dance. You have to act. I don't know if I don't know. Can I do that? I don't know.
Ask yourself. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well,
if I get a chance, I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
Experience.
There you go. That is your answer. Thank you for sending that in. We have our next one from 핑퐁 in Korea. 세봄님 곧 열릴 콘서트 예매했습니다. 완전 기대 중이에요. Hey 세봄, with your soon to be opened or soon to be held concert, I got a ticket. I am so excited.
Yay! I'm excited.
콘서트에 She's very excited as well. 콘서트의 기대치를 높여줄 한마디 아니면 스포 같은 거 있을까요? So is there a word or something that you want to give out to the fans who are coming out, or a bit of a spoiler as well, which we did hear before, but maybe another one?
Okay, hold on.
If you're allowed to. I mean, it's all up to you.
You know what? I think I'll just say this. 보코.
Okay,
Boys
okay.
Korea.
Okay, yeah. I think that's
Yeah.
a major in. That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right then, okay. Thank you.
I don't know what I'm allowed to say or
Yeah,
not, so
that's true.
be safe.
Yeah,
You guys are to be having fun though, because yeah, I mean the songs are really fun, the new ones too, and there's a lot of parts where they can sing with me, and yeah, I think it's gonna be really fun. I think she should look forward to it.
Yeah, I think everyone should look forward to attending her concert as well.
Are you really gonna come visit?
I actually will look at the calendar, look at the date. Yeah. So while I was listening to your second song too, I was like, that'd be so fun to like legit dance to that while you're singing that live. Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe I can do the na-na-na that I couldn't
Yes.
do here. There, yeah. All right, thank you for that. We have our next one from 봄블리 in Korea. 보이스 코리아 보고 입덕했어요. I really fell for you after watching Voice Korea. 복코 출연하길 잘했다고 느낀 순간은 언제인가요? So when was the moment you thought, wow, it was a good thing for me to have appeared on Voice Korea?
I think it was the last episode. After the semifinal, I had a chance to speak, and I said, it was just fun. It was just fun, and it was an honor just being here. I learned that I'm happy when I sing, and I also realized that I make other people happy when I sing as well. So, I mean, I just learned a lot about myself, and I think that was, it was worth it. It definitely was worth it.
Wow.
During Voice Korea, I was so stressed that I actually lost a lot of weight in between. I lost my voice, and like it was just really stressful. But after all that and the last episode when I was giving that comment, I was just like, wow, it was everything was worth it, every single bit of it. So
that's amazing. You know how like some people like they say like they improved, I guess, singing wise or skill wise, but what you said, like learning that you are happy when you sing and you learning that you make other people happy too. I think that's even better than improving, no?
I also improved too in a very short period of time. I think that pressure kind of gives you that strength
Yeah.
to achieve things that you didn't know that you could.
Right. That's amazing. Testing your limits too, though, with those types of programs. Let's do another one from the same listener. 친해진 출연자는 그리고 혹시 친해지고 싶은 셀럽 있으세요? So, is there a contestant that you got along with or got close to, and is there a celebrity that you want to get close to?
One of the contestants that I got really close to, I'd actually talk to her like every day, is one of the members that were in the same Boa team. Okay. She was the one that sang 1, 2, 3, 4 with me, and we got grown so close to each other that we're just good friends now. Wow. And I think I would be her friend for the rest of my life, if anything. Wow. And a celebrity that I want to get close with. I really wanted to kind of like get closer to Dynamic Duo, but yeah, I didn't get the chance to.
Why?
So tight schedule, and like you barely like come across like you don't really get like a separate time to like, okay, you guys talk to each other.
That's true.
So I didn't get a chance to. Yeah, all I did was just like,
Wow. How was it with Boa though?
Boa, she's a sweetheart. She's so sweet. She actually asked for my number through the chakanim first, and she's always the one texting me first.
Wow.
And like, yeah, she was really supportive throughout the whole show. So
that's
I was
amazing.
really thankful.
That's amazing. Wow. All right. Thank you for sending that question in as well. We learned a lot from her. We have our next one from MA in Korea. 저번에는 달콤한 노래 부르셨던 것 같은데 이번에는 레트로 노래로 완벽 변신 하신 것 같아요. So before you sang a lot of sweet songs, but with this time you transformed with a very retro-like songs. 변신한 특별한 이유가 있는지, is there a specific reason why you transformed to or made this transformation?
No, not in particular. I mean, like I said before, I wanted to try a lot of different styles, and this just came to be the next one of it. So, and I actually like it enough to kind of like trying to blend in with today's music and try to see where that gets to. So, yeah, not a particular reason.
Then do you have because there's a continued question. 좋아하는 레트로 느낌의 노래가 있다면 추천해 주세요. Is there a retro vibe song that you can recommend to the listeners? One that you like?
There's a song that I covered a little while ago. It's called 가까이 하고 싶은 그대. It's by 나미 선생님. And that song came out in like late 70s, I believe, but like it doesn't sound like it's from back then. I mean, you should check it out.
Yeah, I should.
It's a really good song. So
All right. How good must it be that you're speechless? How good must that song be?
It's really good. I mean, I thought back to the question. I was like, does that give a retro vibe? Am I supposed to give them the song really from the 80s, or was I supposed to just give them a song from now that just gives a retro vibe? So I was like thinking to myself, but like in the end, that song is a really good song, so it's worth recommending. So
all right, worth a listen. So let's check that out too. All right, thank you everyone so much for all the messages and for the questions as well. We already have reached the end to our show for today.
Time flies.
Yeah, I hope you do come out with your next album and to come out to our show as well. Before we do say goodbye though, I want to ask you about your future plans.
Well, my plan will be to continue releasing more albums with a lot of different genres and hopefully New-tro, like I mentioned. And I'm just hoping the situation would get better so I can see people through busking, concerts and shows. And you know, it's been raining a lot these days, so I hope everyone can stay safe out there, including you too, because I actually fell a couple days ago.
You fell?
Down the stairs on a rainy day, yes. So yeah, stay safe, and I hope to see you next time too.
Yeah, please, yes. Oh, I'm definitely looking forward to her next album and for this one as well, and her next one being Neutral, as she says. Thank you so much for coming out today.
Yeah, thank you. And I just want to thank my fans since I actually recognize some of their names here. 봄블리 여러분들 항상 함께 해주시고 응원해 주셔서 너무 감사하다는 말을 제가 따로 또 드리고 싶어서 네. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, no, no.
감사합니다.
Yeah, I'll give you 5 more minutes. Just kidding. Yeah, so she would like to thank her fans individually as well for tuning in and for supporting her as well. I wish you the best of luck for your concert and your new stuff happening on your end as well. And I want to thank our listeners for tuning in today too. I'm going to wrap up the show here. This has been your DJ Lex and YISAEBOM in the studio. The last song will be the track 오늘 밤 Tonight by YISAEBOM herself. You get the drill. When I say YISAEBOM, we say fighting together. Thank you for coming out. YISAEBOM, fighting!
파이팅!